Why are you such cowards? Don't you have any faith at all?
Check it out. 4 times the action is Matthew 4. The story of the scattered seed. Jesus went back to teaching by the sea. A crowd built up to such a great size that he had to get into an offshore boat, using the boat as a pulpit. As the people pushed to the water's edge, he taught by using stories, many stories.
Listen, what do you make of this? A farmer planted seed. As he scattered the seed, some of it fell on the road, and birds ate it. Some of it fell in the gravel. That sprouted quickly, but it didn't put down roots. So when the sun came up, it all withered just as quickly. Some fell in with the weeds. As it came up, it was strangled among the weeds, and nothing came out of it. Some fell on good earth and came up with a flourish, producing a harvest exceeding the farmer's wildest dreams. Are you listening? Really listening?
When they were off by themselves, those who were close to him, along with the 12, asked Jesus about the stories. He told them,
You've been given insight into God's kingdom. You know how it works. To those who can't see it yet, everything will come in stories, creating readiness, nudging them towards a welcome, awakening. These are the people whose eyes are open, but they don't see a thing, whose ears are open, but they don't understand a word, who avoid making an about face and getting forgiven. Do you see how this works? All my stories work this way. The farmer plants the word. Some people are like that seed that falls on the hardened soil of the road. No sooner do they hear the word, then Satan snatches them away, what has been planted in them. And some are like the seeds that land in the gravel. When they hear the word, they respond with great enthusiasm. But there is such a shallow soil of character that when the emotions wear off and the difficulty arrives, there's nothing to show for it.
Jesus finishes his story about seeds.
The seed cast in the weeds represents the one who hears the kingdom news, but are overwhelmed with the worries about all the things they have to do and all the things they want to get. The stress strangles what they heard and nothing comes of it. But the seed planted in the good earth represents those who hear the word, embrace it, and produce a harvest beyond their wildest dreams.
Jesus is still telling stories about changing your life. He goes on.
Does anyone light a lamp and put it under a bucket or beneath the bed? Don't you put it on a table or on the mantle? We're not keeping this a secret. We're telling them. We're not hiding things. We're bringing them out into the open. Are you listening to this? Really listening?
I've just heard some great advice from Jesus. Check it out for yourself.
Listen carefully to what I'm saying and be wary of the shrewd advice that tells you how to get ahead in the world on your own. It's giving, not getting. This is the way. Generosity begats generosity. Stinginess will only make you poor.
Jesus is talking about things out of your control.
God's kingdom is like a seed thrown on a field by a man who then goes to bed and forgets about it. The seed sprouts and grows. He has no idea how it happens. The earth does it all without his help. First a green stem, then a bud, then the ripened grain. When the grain is fully formed, he reaps. Harvest time.
Jesus is laying out the cost it is to follow him and how to get it right. Pay attention.
How can we picture God's kingdom? What kind of story can we use? It's like an acorn. When it lands on the ground, it is quite small, as the seeds go. Yet once it's planted, it grows into a mighty oak with huge, thick branches, an eagle's nest in them.
With so many stories like this, Jesus presented his message to his audience, fitting the stories to their experience and their maturity. Jesus was never without a story when he spoke, and when he was with his disciples, he went over everything with them, sorting out the tangles and untying the knots. Later that day, Jesus said to his disciples,
"Let's go across to the other side."
They took him in a boat as he was. Other boats came along. Suddenly a huge storm came up, and waves poured over the boat, threatening to sink it. Jesus was in the stern, head on a pillow, sleeping. They woke him up, saying, "Teacher, is this nothing to you? We're about to sink." "Are you awake?" Well, Jesus has just been rudely awoken. Now fully awake, he tells the wind to pipe down and says to the sea,
"Quiet! Settle down!"
The wind ran out of breath and the sea became smooth as glass. Then Jesus reprimanded his disciples.
"Why are you such cowards? Don't you have any faith at all?"
They were in absolute awe, staggered. "Who is this anyway?" they asked. Wind and sea at his beck and call. Seems like Jesus is pretty cranky. He was having a well-deserved snooze on his boat. He was trying to get away. The disciples can't do anything on their own, just like we can't do anything on our own. And this is why we fail. Jesus is telling us to have a little faith. He's with them, just like he's with us. He says he'll never leave nor forsake. So why do we keep forgetting this? This is Word Life. Literally. Like and subscribe, and as always, keep up the positive.